In home care, we see people at their home at their most vulnerable time, and we see them where they live, whether their home is clean or more messy, whether they're rich or poor, whether they're highly educated or have no education at all. We get to see them where they live and address their needs on their level.
Okay. Everybody's going to see this video too, right?
We put our heart into the care that we give at Lifecare Oklahoma, whether it's through our home health, our hospice, or our personal services.
Oh, they call me their cheerleader because I talk Lifecare all the time, just like I talk the Bible. And they even brought me some pom-poms.
Patients, or these people, need medical care. They're all sick, coming out of the hospitals very sick, but they need more than just medical care. They need someone to care about them as a person, because they just need somebody with a little bit of extra time because they don't have anybody. They need someone to know that they're there, to spend a little time with them. They're lonely, a lot of them.
Hospice care is care for a terminally ill person and their families. It's hard to talk about, and often people are in a crisis when hospice care is brought in. We help to manage symptoms and to bring families to the point where they are prepared for the passing of their loved one. It's typically paid for by Medicare or other commercial insurance payers, and often hospices are called upon to provide this care on a charity basis when the need exists. Home health care consists of skilled nursing, therapy services, home care aid services that are geared towards a goal of helping a person recover from illness, recover from injury or surgery, or adapt to living with a chronic condition. This type of care is usually paid for by Medicare or other commercial insurance companies. Non-medical home care is care and services provided to help people live as independently in home as possible when they have difficulty performing activities of daily living such as bathing, cooking, laundry, other home maintenance types of activities. Usually this care is provided by a companion or a specially trained nurse's aide and is typically paid for either privately by a person or their family or covered by long-term care insurance.
This is a very difficult decision for them. They've been independent their whole life. They're having to face end-of-life issues.
Well, being as smart as I have been and being the boss of a lot of people, I didn't think I needed any help, but I really needed help worse than I thought.
Even when we go home, we don't shut it off. Our patient's pain never stops. We don't stop thinking about them. We constantly want to think of what we can do better for the patient.
It's not just a job for me. It's my calling, I would think. And I think that I bring that in there, and I think that's why. I'm thinking again.
If Lifecare is epitomized by the people that work for them, you can't go wrong, because they're very, very nice and very talented, and you get the very best care, I believe.
When Lifecare comes to give care, they give so much more than care. They give feeling. They give heart. They give compassion.
For our staff, the nurses, home care aides, therapists, social workers, the chaplain, this is more than a job for them. This is a calling.
I handle the loss of my patients by knowing that I'm more blessed by knowing that I was able to help them through that last little bit. Sometimes it's really rough, sometimes it's not so bad, but I get through it by knowing that I helped them through the toughest part of their life. See, you're gonna make me cry. Stop it.
As a nurse, You encounter death on a fairly regular basis. We get through that by knowing at the end of the day that we were able to help someone, to help a patient, to help their family get through what can be the hardest part of life.
I was also with her on the day that she died, and to have the hospice nurse sitting there rubbing Grandma's arm, and to have inspirational music playing in the background, and to see her take her last breath, but she was in peace and pain-free. It was peaceful and it was calming. It was a sense of tranquility. And that's what I believe hospice is supposed to be about, to bring comfort and a sense of release to families, and that's what hospice did for us.
Our excellence is inspired by you.
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 All I want is their love. And Lifecare has lots of that along with their medical supplies. They have a lot of love in those bags they carry around.